Sometimes, having your head in the clouds is not a bad thing.
When I was a child, I was already dreaming about flying. In my mind, in my dreams, I was flying without nothing, just my arms and running and take off on a hill, and I was flying. It was like great.
For this thrill seeker, it takes getting above it all to see things more clearly.
My name is Joachim and I'm a paraglider here in Mauritius.
Hans has been hooked on extreme sports for over 40 years. His love of adrenaline led him to Mauritius, a natural paradise for adventure seekers. These days, when Hans is not busy running his catering business, he's exploring the island from a bird's eye view.
We just arrived at Montagne Longue. We are going to hike up, take off, and that's it. We are going to fly. When you do extreme sports, you have fears, of course. But what is interesting is to overcome your fears. When I start here to paraglide, I learned by myself again how to fly with this new engine, and very quick I understood that I would like to go farther and higher. When you are a paraglider, you like to go as high and as far as you can. My record was 6,200 meters. That was in the Himalaya. I had the opportunity and the chance to make a first travel to the north of India in the Himalaya. And I discovered this huge mountain and this place which is like a playground, a huge playground, you know. I was just for holiday there, and of course I had my paraglider, but I was flying just small mountains, looking around, going as high as I can and looking behind the other mountains, and I saw this huge mountain of 6,000, 7,000 meters, and I said, I have to come back. I went back 6 times. Each time it has taken me 1 year preparation, and I have organized 3 extreme expeditions to fly in the middle of nowhere in these mountains. I have something to tell to my small children now. I have some stories, some nice stories about this. Il y a du vent là, t'as vu? Yes!
While his paragliding days are far from over, Hans is taking a break from his Himalayan feats of endurance. Instead, he focuses on helping others to fly here in Mauritius.
So you see that the A's are clear. That means it's okay. Today we are in Gris, which is a small cliff in front of the ocean. Perfect place to do some soaring and to learn for teaching ground handling. So as you see, it's very windy today. With the young lady named Coco, it was her first lesson today with strong wind, and we call it speed flying. Now, you are right? Okay, go. So ground handling is the first stage before flying. Even when you are already flying, since a long time, you always ground handle. I'll show you how to do it more easily. Très bien, parfait, super. I try to promote especially the paragliding to people, and of course also people who cannot have not enough money or not enough culture for this. So I try to bring them to the sport. For example, the place where we go flying in Montagne Longue, there's a small village called Notre Dame, and always when I was landing there, there was so many small kids coming around and are of course interested, pulling on my lines and running around and everything. And after a while, I showed them how to ground handle with the small paraglider. And after a while, I let them a small paraglider, old paraglider, and I saw that they were managing very fast and understanding. And some of them, 3 of them, they fly it very easily, and it's a pleasure. You know, it's not really a job. You know.
Hans is helping the sport take off in Mauritius with his paragliding association, where he shares his passion and teaches local Mauritians to pass along the trade.
Wow, a nice radio! Tonight we are at Flying Dodo for a paragliding meeting with some friends, Mauritian paraglider, and we are going to talk about our air project for the next time, probably a trip to India. It's a nice ambience and it's always a lot of fun. It makes a nice night.
For Hans, paragliding is about more than the adrenaline rush. It's a way to rise above everyday life and see the bigger picture.
One time I was speaking with somebody who do yoga, and I asked him, what you are doing, yoga, what is it really? It's trying to think about nothing. I said, I do that every time I paraglide. It's like meditation. It became for me like a philosophy. I have to take a part of this freedom. When your feet leaves the ground, you are free. And this feeling of just taking off from the ground, it's magic.